Good evening, one and all. You join us for this 2020 match between West Indies and New Zealand. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and with me for this match is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
It's great to be here for this match. I'm sure we'll be treated to a spectacular contest. The home team winning the toss, and they've decided to bat first.
So here we go, the players make their way out to a seismic crowd. They've waited all day for this match, and they're ready for some world-class batting and bowling. The pitch today, it looks good. A bit of grass on top, so they'll get their wish, I think. The bowler looks really confident. Onto that early, that could be 4. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. End of the over. 8 off it. West Indies are 8 for none.
That was a lovely strike down the ground. Managed it so easily.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the south end. Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas, and the rewards will come. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Needs a direct hit. Goes over the top with that shot.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match. How will the bowler respond?
Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do other than watch the ball go all over the ground.
Tremendous starts. Bowlers have been asking questions, and they've answered with full honours. The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Oh, fantastic catch.
That was a blistering knock right on top of the bowling. Tried once too many times. The show ends, but they'll receive a warm reception from the crowd.
Please make him welcome.
Straight to the fielder. Oh, my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Jamieson from the south end.
Watched it closely out of the hand and hammered that slower ball away to the boundary.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Nearly gets the edge. Jamieson with a great delivery there. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. A direct hit, and this could be gone. Well, that's just a classic cover drive. Beautiful to watch. Great sound off the bat. That's 4 more.
Well, you don't chase those down. Brilliantly timed off the back foot, and that has raced to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Wow, that's missed a lot. 11 runs out of there. West Indies 52 for 1. Huge. That has flown.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Hope goes again. That's a huge hit. It's going way, way into the stands.
Follows up the first 6 with an even better strike. Impressive hitting display at the moment.
Thick edge. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Misses everything. Cuts that off well in the infield. New Zealand with a massive shout. The right arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the south end. Great shot through the gap.
Right out of the textbook, off the middle, and it flew to the boundary.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Carty drills that one away. That'll be 4 more to the tally.
Didn't need to bother about running with timing like that.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Doesn't beat the infield. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Oh, whack! Rocked back and pulled away for a maximum. Great shot.
Swatted the short ball away, all the way for 6.
Santner, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Smashed down the pitch. Oh, but it collects the bowler's stumps. They should get through for a cheeky single, but it's unlucky. Probably would have been a boundary. End of the over. West Indies are 79 for 1. Santner into the attack now from the north end. That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much. Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Santner shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Crash! Beautiful bowling.
2 down, the long walk back to the pavilion for them. And this could be a huge swing of momentum.
90 for 2.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Dug that out well. Dragged down and put away. Pulled that with great power, and it's been launched into the crowd for a maximum.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them. The right arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the south end. Ooh, misjudged that and takes a hit on the body. And caught. That's just superb. Straight to cover point for an easy catch.
They've looked threatening but can't go on with the job. They'll be annoyed with themselves having gotten out after a start.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Please make him welcome.
No. Terrible shot. Oh, my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
That's the start you want. Awesome shot, and it's flown over the boundary.
8 runs added there. West Indies are 104 for 4. Needs to be on target. Couldn't get it through the field. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Too good. That is huge.
That's just a textbook 6. Timed well, under the ball, and it flew to the boundary. Awesome power.
Santner will be pleased with their work in that over. Kept the batters under pressure very, very well. It's something they do so well. Late cut, straight to the fielder. Nicked it, but it's going to go all the way to the boundary. Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Huge edge. This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. West Indies are 123 for 4.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much. Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Needs a direct hit. Dug that out well. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Massive outside edge. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
Neesham from the south end. Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. It's wide of square leg. Could be 4.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing. Race to the boundary.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Perfectly timed. Over the infield with a cracking shot. Good fielding out in the boundary. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. That is a beautiful front foot shot. No point in chasing that one.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Goes over the top with that shot. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
Timing on that shot was just perfect. Brilliant shot. The boundary the moment it hit the bat.
Bracewell, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the north end. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Nearly gets the edge. Bracewell with a great delivery there.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over. The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Gets that away.
They picked the slower ball right away. Wasn't a bad delivery, but dispatched to the boundary with ease.
The shots are certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. 2 boundaries and 2 balls. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one.
Mitchell, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the south end. Finds the fielder with that shot. Needs to be on target. Yeah, they've held that. Brilliant work in the deep. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Please give them a warm welcome.
Mitchell with a huge appeal. Look to have pitch in line and hitting live. We'll see what Big Eye shows in the review.
Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though. Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble. Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
Yeah, great decision by the umpire. Challenge wasn't successful. Hat-trick ball. What kind of delivery will we see? The batter will be looking to just make it through this ball. Fantastic catch at cover point. Great athleticism. Super catch.
At long last, they have the wicket. Could so easily have been a game-changing innings. But all the same, it's been fabulous to watch.
Sodhi, coming back into the attack, has done well so far.
Change of bowling. The leg spinner is coming on to ball.
Moti ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Out. Caught. And gone. That's a fantastic catch.
The big wicket is gone. Never really looked comfortable, and now they have to start the long walk back.
Hugh Hussain is the new batsman at number 10.
Big edge. Sodhi finishes an economical over and walks away with a wicket, which was fully deserved. Mitchell from the south end. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Misses everything. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Doesn't beat the infield. Caught. And it's one of the easiest catches you'll see. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
That's number 9 down. The bowling's been good so far. The 10th shouldn't be too long in coming, you'd think.
Jameson coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Needs to be on target. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Wow, that's missed a lot. And caught. That's just superb. The innings comes to a close. It's taken a while, but finally the 10 wickets fall. It's a big score. It'll be tough to overhaul. I reckon this is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase. Goes over the top with that shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Edge, but it drops safely. Everyone's gone up. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing, though. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Oh, great ball there, but it'll find the gap. Conway has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the south end. Finds the edge. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
What a crucial breakthrough this is. Excellent bowling to get one of the key wickets cheaply.
It's a new batter for New Zealand. Please give him a round of applause.
There's a chance if it hits. Can't get that outside the ring field. 4 runs added there. New Zealand are 17 for 1. Hussain from the north end. Beats the field with a great shot. Cuts that off well in the infield. Great shot through the gap.
That's brilliant. Caressed nicely through the covers.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs.
Got their weight forward, their head was right, and punched nicely through the ball.
West Indies managed to keep the batters pretty quiet in that over. We're certainly seeing some very good bowling.
Seifert watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Couldn't get it through the field. It's a full toss and worked off the pads nicely. Could well be 4. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. End of the over. 8 off it. New Zealand, a 36 for 1. Goes over the top with that shot.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection. How will the bowler respond?
Was quick onto that in the infield. End of the over, 10 off it. New Zealand, a 46 for 1.
The bowlers have been steady. Just some bad balls amongst the good deliveries, which sees their opposition ahead of the required run rate at the moment.
Over the infield with a cracking shot. Nicked it. Straight to the fielder. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Beats the field with a great shot.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful delivery. No chance for the fielders.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Perfectly timed. With the completion of that over, we see the fielding restrictions finish.
And with that, 5 fielders can now be put outside the circle.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. End of the over, New Zealand, a 57 for 1. Seals from the south end. Seals from the south end. That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook. Some adjustments to the field. Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Whacks the free hit away. The fielder coming around to cut it off, perhaps. Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
That's the over. New Zealand are 78 for 1.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit, but the batters have kept up the intent they had early on, and this run chase looks secure.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Was quick onto that in the infield. The bowler looks really confident. Edge, but it drops safely. That's the end of the over. 1 run coming from it. New Zealand are 79 for 1. The right arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the south end. Nice shot, just a flick off the pads.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way. Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Couldn't get it through the field. Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one. Changes in the field to reduce the number of boundaries. The batters are going to have to take risks now to keep scoring them.
West Indies managed to keep the batters pretty quiet in that over. We're certainly seeing some very good bowling. Doesn't beat the infield.
still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through. Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move. Seifert watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Massive outside edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter.
End of the 11th over, New Zealand.
Well, that's just timed brilliantly. Moves closer to 50. Going to need something special to get the wicket.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
2 straight. It's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again.
Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on length is obviously the way to go. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Big edge. 10 runs added in that over. New Zealand are 120 for 1.
You wouldn't have thought the power play was over by the way the batters have kept going on with it. They're well above the required rates.
Chase from the north end. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder.
Can he get the 50?
And that brings up 50 runs for this batter.
Swept away, but finds the fielder. Six runs added in the over. New Zealand are 126 for 1.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Huge edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Out, super catch, right on the boundary. Super catch.
2 down, the long walk back to the pavilion for them. This could be a huge swing of momentum.
The left-hander
Oh, nicely done. That's gone fine. May well be 4.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Five runs in that over. New Zealand are 131 for 2.
They've been asked plenty of questions by the bowlers, but the batters have had all the answers so far this innings.
Edge, but it drops safely. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Gone. Fine catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Got that away nicely. Chase finishes an economical over and walks away with a wicket, which was fully deserved. Beats the cover fielder. Nice shot.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Brilliant diving stop.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Moti over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4.
Quickly into position, and a very successful sweep brought that boundary.
Whacked away.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with a plum.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Drilled that one away.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Huge over. 20 runs out of there. New Zealand 158 for 3. Powell, the pace bowler, coming into the attack.
Mitchell watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
That's a great shot, full of class. Square drive for a maximum.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary.
Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. This should be close.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot.
Can he come back with a dot ball?
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Oh, nicely done. That's gone fine, and well before.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the match and join us again real soon.